Welcome to the afternoon update. I'm Ellie Petrusevic. The Pfizer coronavirus vaccine has been given the green light to be given to Aussies from next month. The Therapeutic Goods Administration has provisionally approved the jab. PM Scott Morrison says approval wasn't rushed.
I note that this is not an emergency approval, as has been done in some other jurisdictions around the world. This is a formal approval under the ordinary processes of the TGA. And we are one of the first countries to have gone through that comprehensive and thorough process.
Today marks 1 year since the first case of coronavirus was detected in Australia. The Australian of the Year is set to be announced by the Prime Minister tonight in Canberra. Professor Brendan Murphy, who led the federal government's Covid-19 response, is among the nominees. Overseas now, health officials in New Zealand are examining the first case of COVID in the community in more than 2 months. The woman tested positive to the contagious South African strain of the virus after serving 2 weeks in hotel quarantine. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is urging calm.
It is a virus we work very hard to contain, but from time to time we may have these scenarios.
To South Australia, where more than 400 firefighters are battling a blaze in the Adelaide Hills. Up to 11 structures have been destroyed, including 2 homes. Rain forecast for this afternoon is set to give firefighters a helping hand. And a group of miners trapped underground for 2 weeks have been hoisted out in China. The entrance tunnel collapsed after an explosion on January 10. In sport, tennis officials have added an extra women's tournament in the lead up to the Australian Open for players unable to train in hard lockdown. The men's lead-up events have also been pushed back a day in the new schedule. And 43-year-old Tom Brady has made it into his 10th Super Bowl, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers upsetting the Green Bay Packers in the NFL. They'll take on the defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. To entertainment news, a trailer has been released for the upcoming Godzilla vs. King Kong film. The movie is set to hit the big screen in Australia in May. And Sacha Baron Cohen and Natalie Portman have been spotted enjoying Sydney Harbour over the weekend on an A-list boat cruise. Both actors relocated to Australia with their families late last year. And the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have revealed a new family member. Prince William and Kate have welcomed a new Cocker Spaniel puppy to the royal clan. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast news team. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.